noon. Datapwat, pagkaalam ni Jesus sa kanyang sarili na nagbubulong-bulungan ang kanyang mga alagad tungkol dito, sa kanila'y sinabi, ito bagay nakapagpapatisod sa inyo?
Yung sabihin niya, kakainin yung kanyang laman, kakainin yung kanyang katawan, yung mga alagad niya, hindi nila maintindihan kung ano ibig niya sabihin. Nagbulong-bulungan sila. 66.
Dahil dito'y marami sa kanyang mga alagad ay nagsitalikod at hindi na nagsisama sa kanya.
Merong hindi naniwala, hindi na sumama sa kanya. Dahil di nila naintindihan, anong paliwanag ni Kristo? Basahin natin sa 63.
Ang Espiritu nga ang bumubuhay, sa laman ay walang anumang pinakikinabang. Ang mga salitang sinalita ko sa inyo ay pawang Espiritu at pawang buhay.
Ang ibig sabihin nun pala, spiritual yung sinabi niya, kakainin niyo yung aking katawan, yung aking laman, iinurin yung aking dugo. Spiritual pala yun. Hindi naman pala literal na pinapa yun, kapatid. Kaya sinasabi mo komunyon kung ilang beses, walang ganyan sa Biblia na magkukomunyon. Kaya hindi totoo yan yung sinasabing komunyon. Kasi yung galing sa Diyos, hindi naman literal yon, hindi naman physical yon, hindi naman material yon. Yon po ay spiritual na tinapay. Ang sinasalita ko sa inyo, pawang espiritu at pawang buhay, ang sabi ni Kristo. So hindi po literal na tinapay.
I'm sorry to say that everyone that interpret that bread and wine to be the Holy Communion is utterly wrong.
Kasi si Brother Eli.
They do not understand the words of the Lord Jesus Christ. Let us read from 6:63 of the book of John.
It is the Spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
The words of the Lord Jesus Christ are spirit, spiritual, which according to him, the flesh profiteth nothing. Another insight we have to know is book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 6.
Who also hath made us able ministers of the New Testament, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter killeth, but the Spirit giveth life.
The New Testament, which is the teaching of the Lord Jesus Christ, is spiritual. If you read bread and wine, it does not necessarily mean they are literal bread and wine. There are two kinds of bread in the Bible. Bread literal and bread spiritual. Like two kinds of food. Food that perisheth and food that endureth
Everlasting.
unto everlasting life. 6:27 of the book of John.
Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath God the Father sealed.
Okay, before we continue there mga kayuthi, so ito pong parte naman po ng compilation natin, English na, so most likely for an English program, and we could see it here, The Old Path. Ayan, yan po siguro yung title po ng kanilang segment. Gusto ko lang pong i-mention mga kayuthi before we continue with these videos. May mga grupo po ng mga Christian na mga sekta din, sa America for example, na ang alam ko hindi po nag-celebrate ng parang communion, May iba totally, may iba partially. So ang alam ko, mga Quakers sa America, yung mga founding fathers po, isa sa mga pioneers po na nag-establish nga po sa continental US, ang alam ko hindi sila nagko-communion. Ang alam ko naman for others, like say, I think Jehovah's Witnesses, if I'm not mistaken, is hindi rin weekly yung kanilang communion. I think once, no? So please, members po ng Jehovah's Witnesses, please comment below. Ang sa Adventist naman po, kung di ako nagkakamali, is every 3 months, every quarter. And gusto ko lang din po i-mention dahil po kanina, we know, according to the explanation of Brother Eli, na yung foot washing na ginawa ni Jesus Christ nga, it signifies not the physical sense of what the action is, pero ito ay nangangahulugan ng mas malalim pa. Pero dahil po, mga ka-U3, it's just a thought in my mind, no? Dahil may mga interpretations nga na this should be done physically as because Jesus did it also physically, yung pag-break nga ng bread, yung blood as wine. So I'm guessing may mga sekta po for sure na naghuhugas po ng mga paa. Malamang they also take it literally. Kasi ang alam ko, there are situations like si Pope Francis na alala ko would every year wash some feet, no, ng iba't ibang mga tao na para siyang naging tradition na rin, no, ng Santo Papa. So please comment below, mga ka-youthi, kung sa inyo pong paniniwala, sa inyo pong mga reliyon, you also do literal feet washing. And also, aside from the fact, of course, that we do the quote-unquote physical supper, no, na actual na bread, actual po na drinks.
Bible tells us that there are two kinds of meat, two kinds of food, two kinds of bread, the spiritual and the literal. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for that meat or for that meal or for that food which endureth unto everlasting life. That's why when the Lord Jesus Christ said, "Eat this bread and drink the wine," you do not interpret it the Catholic way, which they call communion. And the born-again movements who do not also understand the teachings of the Lord followed suit to the Catholics. They also have their communion, eating a little piece of bread and drinking a little shot of wine. It must not be interpreted that way. In the book of John again, chapter 6, verse 50, let us read.
This is the bread which cometh down from heaven, that a man may eat thereof and not die.
He speaks of a bread that cometh down from heaven. So it is not literal bread that came from bakery, like the bread that the Catholic priests are giving to its members. And most of the time, they give their members literal bread, which they call hosts, a very small piece of bread, but they do not give them wine or the grapes or the vine. I remember there is one from queries of non-members of the church. She said that, no, Brother Eli, here in America, they are giving wine to the parishioners. I do not care what is happening in America. What I'm talking about is the truth. I'm not innocent of religion. I'm not innocent of reality. In the Philippines and in other parts of the world, parishioners do not have a taste of that wine that they are saying. If it so happen in America there is one like that, or there is a parish or there is a particular place that they give wine to their members, but not in every place. Still, it is not according to the Bible. Because in the true church of the Bible, there is only one faith and one spirit. Why in the Philippines there is no wine for the members, only for the priests? I care for what is happening on those places that I have seen. Because if that is the true teaching, it must be in all places, not in selected places only, but in the Philippines. Never